Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary in the Unranked Challenge with only viewer picks. We are about to, in my opinion, do something really stupid. I don't understand. Oh, actually, this isn't that bad, I guess. Getting that guy's flash. They had a Nautilus, and I thought that Soraka was like trying to 2v2 them or something. I'm like, dude, Nautilus versus Soraka. I mean, Soraka's not that bad of an early game, but I mean, Nautilus hook is just so strong. Anyways, we're playing to Zeri. They just had to play Zeri, and so that's what we're going to be doing. Zeri is a unique champion because your Q is your auto attack, while your right click is this meter. That is beneath your mana bar, that orange thing. When you right click, it does a little zap, and it does like okay magic damage. You can also last it with it, otherwise it barely does anything though. But Zeri is a very good scaling champion. She can do crazy stuff as the game continues because she is a champion where firstly your Q, because it can miss, it's a targeted auto attack and it can't go through stuff unless you use your E, which I'll explain later on. But your Q, as you put more points into it, eventually goes up to, I believe, 110%. So you have 10% more AD per auto attack than standard auto attacks. Of course, like other characters have... Oh, it goes up to 120%. I take it back. But what you want to do is that normally you do E second. What your E is it's a dash, and then for the next like 4 seconds or so, I actually don't know the exact timing of it, I didn't look. It makes it so all of your auto attacks are can go through everything. So that allows you to wave clear better. That allows you to like go through minions to hit the enemy more often. And just overall a good ability. It also gives you bonus on hit damage too, so that's like another factor of it. So you want to be utilizing that. It does have a ridiculously long cooldown, and also if you use it over a wall, it will take you all the way over as if you're like a Zoe bubble, because Zoe bubble also goes through walls, so feels quite nice. Let me put down some vision maybe. I'm the one that should get hit. If I get hit, it's probably best because I have a dash. If Soraka gets hit, she might just straight up die. I'm just gonna flash because I just don't want to even take damage from that guy, so... Whoa, healing. I don't know about the heal, but... Maybe even I wasted flash. I was worried that if I use my E near the wall, maybe we just get Vayne condemned, because Vayne condemn is a way to crowd control us, so I was worried for a second. My W is a little zap. How the zap works is that if you hit an... Oh, God. We probably win this, right? I barriered probably when I didn't need to, but that's okay. It feels like the Vayne played that honestly pretty poorly. I don't really know why she turned around and started fighting me. Does she not have flash? Like, why does she not flash? Anyways, I'll take a free kill. Well played, Soraka. Thank you for the assistance. Glad we got to do that. You can start backing while going over walls like this to make it so you can get back pretty quickly. So yeah, this does 120%. It attacks very quickly. It applies crits just like standard AD carry stuff. I'm probably going to go Yuntal as my very first item. Now, what's going to happen as the game continues, she has a very straightforward kit, right? Your W is just a zap. It hits first target, but if you hit a wall, it does an AoE attack, but it takes forever for it to proc. I'm waiting. Anyways, what your ultimate does is that you will hit everybody around you with electricity, and I believe you might need to hit an enemy champion. I think if you don't hit anybody, you don't get the buff. If you hit anybody, you get buffed. Big damage. And what the buff gives you, besides dealing nice magic damage, is that it gives you more on hit damage. Your E already gives you on hit damage. So if you combine that with your E and this together, it starts dealing a lot, and now it also chains the attacks to nearby enemies. It's not really that crazy damage. You can see it does 47. But it's enough that I would say that if you get into, like, late game scenarios, it feels as though I've seen Zeri's literally walk in, E ultimate auto attack, and an entire team will just instantly explode. Like, it is crazy. Like, this is 3 to 4 items, by the way. I'm talking about pretty late game as well. Her damage is nuts when she gets to pop off with her ultimate in, like, a few seconds. Anyways, we're just going to continue hitting the turret. Dude, pull me. Go ahead, dude. There's no way pulling me there is good. Because, like, I'll just, like, continue fighting because I know that we can win. It looks like Hecarim might be coming bot side. I think that we should just try to fight it. Because they're too low to really help. Oh, I took another turret shot. That's stupid by me. I got myself super low now. It looks like he's still not coming, though, which is good. Yeah, I see that he's coming, bro, but honestly... I think we have to just kite into him. Okay, you got the kill. Just leave me. That's fine. So what happens is we get 2 kills, the wave crashes. I think the wave is going to slow push back towards us. Vayne is falling further behind. Sure, our mid lane is losing hard, and Shyvana is a little bit behind, but I think that's totally worth it because we're getting a pretty gigantic advantage for ourselves through being able to finish our items early on so we can start stacking them immediately so we can get crit faster. And of course, with almost every single AD carry in the game, or most AD carries, I guess there's like stuff like Draven where you're supposed to win early on. But a lot of crit AD carries all scale in the same sense of not really through levels, but mainly through items. Levels do matter, but if you would rather be level 18 with 1 item or like level 11 with 3 items, you'd probably prefer the 3 items because 75% crit chance is way more effective than just being at a high level. So if we get a lot of money, then we'll be good to go. So we will just be hitting bot lane turret here. I think that we just continue hitting bot. I feel like there's no reason to harass this Vayne, really, because killing her is just going to take too much time. What's nice is that also I just get to freely stack my Yun Tal, because every single auto attack gives us more crit chance, up to 25%. Getting first turret is always nice, of course. Just gonna auto attack her 2 times there, because why not? Looks like Nautilus is giving up on helping Vayne and just gonna look for roam, but I mean, that's not necessarily that bad for the enemy team, because they're just trying to make plays happen with their advantage of numbers, because Soraka's down here with me. So how you store your zap from your passive is that you just run around or auto attack things. I would say the right click isn't too important unless it's like early game. It also does percent damage, but honestly it's just not that much. We'll buy Berserker Greaves because Berserker Greaves is very powerful. Having level 2 boots is just really important so we can do, like, more rotations and stuff instead of just only shoving and can, like, not run away if we get ganked and stuff. He'll just walk away from us. Okay, I'm probably dead. Nope, maybe not. See how fast I attack, though? And when I get my stacks going, it does quite a bit. So, with your ultimate lasts a certain number of time. Anyways, this also detonates faster depending on your attack speed. So if you have a bunch of attack speed, this does detonate faster. It also crits when it hits a wall, which does bonus damage. I would say that it doesn't really matter about landing it too much. It's just like a bonus effect. The most important thing for Zeri is definitely just like... I'm probably just screwed. No, never mind, she missed. Does he die? Okay, we got a 1-for-1. The only reason we got a 1-for-1 there is because I sidestepped the Q from Cassio. If I didn't sidestep that, that could have went much worse. Sure, it sucks dying, but I mean, they're sending so many resources to shut down the most fed members. I guess Warwick's also super fed, but we're okay with everything that's going on so far, because as soon as I reach 3 items, you will see how hard we spike. I honestly think that maybe I just build this. Let me double check online to see what Zeri's build nowadays. Yeah, it looks like Runaan's second is most common. So I guess I'll just commit for that and then Infinity Edge. So we will not have a pen for a while, but that's okay. Anyways, when you use your ultimate, you get the burst damage from every single auto attack now is more effective. You also get movement speed, and every single time you crit an opponent or just auto attack an opponent, you get more movement speed stacking infinitely. It used to be Giga Broken in the past, and you could like run really fast. It isn't really that way anymore because it's difficult to keep the stacks running, and also doesn't give you as much. But yeah, you do get to run a little bit faster when you pop your ultimate, so just be aware of that. You can use it to, like, kite easier. I don't know if really ulting here is worth it, but whatever. I E'd backwards when Hecarim tried ulting me, and it looks like I might have dodged it. I don't know if he was even going for me, though, because it felt like I wasn't even being focused at all. The biggest threats are the mid lane and the Hecarim, so I'm glad that I did not get one-tapped or anything. I do have Soraka healing, of course, and Soraka is doing a great job at helping me out. They want to do Rift Herald. I think we just take this turret, really. I don't think that they can defend it. Hecarim has no ultimate, so I should be safe to shove this, I believe. And then our Runaans is coming up soon, which will make it so... Maybe there's like a crazy chain effect with Runaans plus Zeri Q that I don't know about, because as I mentioned, this causes Burst Fire to, like, deal AoE damage. This guy's pretty weak, so even if I get hit by her ultimate, it probably doesn't really matter. Thank you for giving me the kill. Also, Corki just killed our Warwick and got a big shutdown from that. So he's definitely going to be enjoying that. Yeah, I think that there's probably a chain effect, and that's why Runaans is so good on her. And that's probably why also you can pop off so hard inside of team fights, because remember I mentioned earlier, when you get to a certain stage in the game, you can just press ultimate, and if people try to go for you and they mess up and they don't one-tap you, if you get a couple auto attacks off, people just instantly die. So it's probably the interaction with my ulti plus Q that does that. Do we want to do this? Is this possible? I don't know if this is smart or not, but I can go over the wall. I'm an AD carry with a dash. I guess I'll go top lane, because there's no reason not to. Well, good thing I used my ultimate. Because if I didn't use my ultimate there, maybe TF would have died too fast. And now we will build Infinity Edge so we crit even harder. We are very powerful right now. We might lose top lane turret if Corki just goes for it. I don't know if I can get there in time. I did that to check the brush, but nobody was there. The reason why I'm not chasing is because I was nervous about somebody camping. I mean, I'm only worth a tiny shutdown, though. Okay, we stopped his base. Dying shouldn't be that impactful. It's not like we're worth, like, 1k or anything. I managed to escape. Fight backwards. Our damage is crazy. We got over the wall. Hecarim ultimate's really useless. It can't cancel my dash. And we just kite backwards and completely destroy the two people that are not only super fed, but also that was their first deaths of the game. And we are getting very strong very fast now, that's for sure. Because taking these next turrets are basically more kills. I'm just gonna leave. We can dash very quickly away because when it's a giant wall, of course, we get to slide over the entire thing. Oh my goodness, that was kind of spooky looking. Nautilus might come for me, so I'm just gonna walk away. I'm not gonna walk towards that brush though. I did see Hecarim topside. I just don't know where Cassio is. I mean, I doubt you. Oh yeah, we see your bot. Well, we are very online, and we should be getting even more online as the game continues now. Honestly, I'm surprised that they're trying to contest. I feel like they have no opportunities to win fights versus us, unless something really bad happens. But I feel like fights are won even without me at this point. They might even FF soon, maybe. Fighting a team comp like ours when we get a lead seems kind of impossible. I feel like Merman Corki isn't even that good, too. I don't know. I don't play Corki anymore, but I swear Merman Corki compared to just Crit Corki doesn't do as much, because I thought Corki is, ever since his changes where he lost his package, is not really a spellcaster, but more of a auto attacker nowadays. My IE is done. I'm kind of OP. I might be able to 2v4 with Soraka, if she can keep me alive, as long as I get a good amount of auto attacks off, most people should just instantly pop. I think. Could be wrong. We'll see. In my experience of seeing Zeri, it feels pretty damn good. Yeah, they stacked up, so my Runaans went kind of crazy there. And they FF'd. GG. They lined up, and remember, my auto attacks go through, so I imagine that I'm proccing Runaans, and Runaans is also causing the burst damage of each proc to also hit other people, which also causes that to chain. So just imagine all of that going off at once, and I crit hard. It's just like, whoa, there's a lot of stuff going on with Zeri's like damage when I'm able to have people line up for me. So that's why during later stages of the game, if you have 3 people lined up, and you pop your ultimate and auto attack like one time, that one auto attack turns into like so much damage so quickly, because what kind of... There's not very many... In fact, I can't even... Oh, Twitch ultimate. Oh yeah, so basically, just think of it as like when Twitch is ulting, Zeri has that on her E. Of course, my range is way shorter than Twitch, but mine's on a basic ability, and it has other effects going for it as well. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. That was me playing Zeri, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, bye. Hey everybody, welcome to the next game in the Unranked Challenge with only viewer picks. We are playing some Ashe bot lane. This game we are versus a Hui and an Elise, so they got a aggressive mage plus aggressive support lane. We are doing Q max, which makes it so my W will be very long CD, but I might do a couple points into my W and then do Q after, because I can still get Q maxed at 9, but I just want more opportunities to actually be able to, like... in my opinion, how Ashe works is that Ashe is an auto attack based champion. Of course, you could build her the other way of, like, W spam, but when you're, like, building crit and stuff, how she works is that she is, like, a utility AD carry in a way. Because every single thing that you use, auto attacks, W, your ultimate, even, which is a stun, also slows. So you have a ton of slows in your kit, and when you slow somebody and you auto attack them again, it does bonus damage based off of your crit up to a certain point. So how she functions is when you buy a bunch of crit, then when you're auto attacking somebody, it will just deal bonus damage no matter what. Which is like the first line. So because I have 0% crit right now, I don't deal any bonus damage. Kind of the same way of, like, if you don't have crit level 1, obviously you won't have randomly bonus damage whenever. But yeah, you can, like, chase people down. Your Q is every single auto attack gives you a stack. And then once you're at 4 stacks, then you can run people down. He's just dead here. She might be dead, too, because I have lethal. Maybe not. It's pretty chill, no? I'm not really worried about getting hit by this guy's abilities. So I just sidestepped her Elise Cocoon at the very end because I knew I wouldn't die if I didn't get hit. And yeah, Thresh landed a good hook. I pop my Q. What your Q does is that... I have no idea if she ignited or not. What your Q does, anyways, because I was like in the middle of speaking about it, when you're at 4 stacks, when you activate it, firstly it's an auto attack reset. I didn't really use it that way. I maybe could have. And then for the next 4 seconds, you get bonus attack speed, and your auto attacks also deal bonus damage. So it's just an empowered auto attack and attack speed, really. When you max it, you'll just have way more bonus damage and way more attack speed. That's really about it. Your W is meant to, like, initiate, in my opinion, besides your ultimate, because what you can do with your W is you can slow somebody down and then go for auto attacks once they're slowed. So that's why I wanted a couple points in it, because your WCD is very long, and if you don't have points in it, that is. So I figured, like, 2 points W and then Qmax afterwards would be more effective. But we do have boots already, which will be good. You can run people down so easily on this character because being able to perma-slow is OP. I'm just going to use my Q here to get secure some of these because otherwise I don't think I can get them. Wade has used a bunch of abilities, not that it really matters. Your E is Hawkshot, which is a no mana ability that goes all the way across the map, and it... Wade has used all of his abilities again. There. I will do Qmax, screw it. I won't even put points in my W. If this guy lands hook, I think that we can crush them. Your volley also, or not volley, it's, what is it called? Ranger's Focus. It falls off if you stop auto-attacking very quickly. But it only falls off, I believe, 1 stack at a time. So you can, like, let it kind of fall off. They look like they just based, I guess. I guess I could have also based too. Oh. Damn, I attack so damn fast, dude. I didn't know if I could, like, go for, Elise, because I have to, like, walk through Hui, so I was kind of waiting for an angle to flash in, like how I did. And we got both of them. Well played, Thresh. Good fight, good fight. We're doing, pretty good right now, and we also are going to be able to buy our item, too. It's awesome. Nice. My whole entire team is honestly doing pretty good besides top, but I imagine Renekton's going to be good into Irelia even if he's behind, because Irelia into Renekton I think is kind of challenging to play, so it doesn't really matter. Did not mean to do that. He should have just lanterned his teammate instead of lanterning me, probably. Would have been smarter. It's okay though. We almost have Ashe ultimate where we can use a global stun across the map. Man, not having lifesteal kind of sucks. Also, Hui is kind of overleveled. I'm not even 6 yet, even though we got these kills. We have no lantern for a bit, because we just saw him use it on the dragon to get vision of it. So my ultimate is a global ultimate that's just a skill shot. Hits only enemy champions. If it hits, it will stun. The stun goes longer for the distance traveled. So if you use it cross-map, you can stun somebody for a very, very, very long time. Using hook there is bad, no. Is there, like, even a reason to use hook there? I really want to just arrow this guy. I should have just arrowed there. He's putting himself against a wall where I feel like Thresh could have followed it up. Because I feel if I land it, we should just win. We're strong enough to probably one-tap, I think. Or at least chase down with Ghost, if anything. Elise is just chilling. Am I screwed? Most definitely. We might as well just suicide for him, like try to get him no matter what. They were, I guess, just camping behind us the whole time. Without having Flash, I guess I should rotate not near this wall and away from Elise and go downwards, even though that I feel like doesn't give as good of a way to do it. Yeah, I know that he's bot lane, but I didn't really care. I figured that we could just one-tap him. That's what I was hoping, at least. My fault, though. I mean, if Elise doesn't have stun either, and I don't get flashed over the wall by the Elise stun, we should be able to win that, too. Sorry, I had to... Somebody's at my door, and I had to tell them to have somebody else go get the door. So I just stopped talking for a second. Yuntal still being built. Dude, this guy really is building magic resist? Alright, well, we're gonna have a field day, I guess. Man, I freaking hate Hoi, bro. What a freaking annoying, like, way to play the game. Just mages bot lane. Absolutely despise it. I can't ever get hit by his CC, otherwise I just get destroyed. Although he keeps on wasting his ability. Not that it really matters that much, because the issue is that there's still, like, no way to get on top of these guys ever. He keeps on using EW when he should definitely be using a different ability. Ouch. Yeah, killing them is rough. Nice hook, though. I'm sorry that I couldn't follow it up. It's just so damn difficult to play versus these guys because of what they can accomplish. I feel like if I had W max, I probably could, like, chunk them out and stuff, but because I don't, it makes it so much more awkward. That's good, because the thing is that it stopped their base. I'm waiting for Annie to come in to kill. Damn, I'm surprised that I even survived that. That was kind of ballsy for me to go in there. Oh crap, I accidentally put another point to W. It's okay, we just need one more point. This is very risky for me to do, but I'm just going to try to shove it out real fast. Because there's a chance that Lee Sin just comes down. I didn't see where he was last. Oh my goodness, they're also TPing down too. We'll just sidestep that and we'll be fine though. So he just uses this TP for nothing. Except for just to get back into lane. This is not a good fight. My team should immediately try to leave. Man, that's not good. It's okay. We will see what we can do when we finish our next item. I'm gonna finish Runaans, so then I can, like, spread my Frost across many people. Go Infinity Edge, so then we can actually hit hard. When he uses his abilities like that, I almost wanted to ghost at him, but if he just presses his R key on me and it hits me, then I can't kill him. If he rotated all the way around, we probably could have killed him there. That sucks. Whatever. He was busy clearing a ward. I really just brain off, put another point to the ability again. Well, I should be okay at least. No, maybe not. Nope, the anti-shield. Nunu went for like a crazy roundabout way of getting to Hue. Probably can't get to him. He probably didn't have Snowball ready yet either, which makes it even harder as well. Annie doing her best to try to get them, but it seems kind of challenging to play against. I'll try to defend mid. Oh, never mind, it's already gone. She was able to find an angle. Get one kill. I did not get stunned. If she goes for me, I'll just die, so that's why I'm, like, having to respect her until she uses her abilities, because if I step up, she just Qs me, and I'm gone. Because I'm this low, right? So I have to be super scared of that, but we got the attack speed ramp going. We definitely were attacking quickly with lethal and stuff. And we also have our Runaans done, so now inside of teamfights, when I'm auto-attacking people, it might, like, spread the damage in the slow round, which will be pretty nice for kiting, especially with Ghost. They do have a point-and-click dash on some of them, though, right? Like Irelia and Elise E. So they can just press it on me, and I probably can't kite away from them very well, because this is my auto-attack range. That's about Irelia Q range. Maybe Irelia Q range is honestly longer than that. Team's kind of doing okay top. Nice. Yeah, we just auto-attack them down pretty easily. I don't need to, like, take the lantern or anything, because I know the only thing we need to do is just kill the Hue, and then there's no way Elise support can one-shot me. She's not really fed. She's just, like, somewhat strong. With only one item. Massive fresh hook. This guy's been landing really good hooks, like, all game. Makes my life so much easier. Q is finally maxed because I kept on accidentally putting points into the wrong ability. So they don't really have much armor. Probably don't need Last Whisper for a while. Probably just go IE. Damn, right before Dragon spawns too. What a bummer. I believe the slow also... No, it does not go up with crit. Just kidding. But yeah, you can see every single auto attack after I slow somebody now is 150% damage. Oh my god, he is really taking it hard about the pings that people put on him. That he's saying, I don't care, I want to lose. We'll see if he holds true to that statement. A lot of people say it and then they don't actually run it down. We should be able to kill this Aurelia. She's so far up. Oh, wait. Oh, she might be able to just back away. Just kidding. Maybe if Annie was behind her... That hit me? Okay. Honestly, this is kind of difficult for me to be a part of now. Yeah, the Lee Sin kick was very good. All he did is just purely go for me, knowing that if he kills me, there's probably no way that my team can win. Well, my bad, I guess. I did not think that I was in the Galio taunt. Honestly, it did not look like I was inside of that. So, I thought I would be okay, but apparently I was inside of it, and I got hit, which caused me to die. Nice, Annie. Well played. Nunu did get this turret as well. Wait, Nunu has Conquer. That's interesting. I've never seen that. Interesting fight. You can't survive in the end, though. I'm kind of, like, one of the most important members of the team because I'm hyper AD damage, and they kind of have a ton of magic resist, so I'll just try to arrow. Who knows? Maybe I'll just randomly steal it. Because they didn't have a jungler. If I ever get caught, the game is very difficult for us. My bad. I don't know what Elise was trying to do there, but hey, free kill for me, and we are close to our IE. As soon as I finish this, I am good to go. I am probably screwed here because I took the lantern in. Unfortunately, he got hit by a bunch of CC, and because he got hit by CC, that ruined me. But the thing is, at least Dragon's not up, and it feels like most objectives that they could take aren't possible, because waves also are so far away that this is their wave. This wave has to get all the way here. So by the time that it gets there, we would be respawned. So it's not a bad death because of that. It's okay, bro. I'm the one who took it. I took the lantern knowing that you already missed hook. I just thought that maybe we could still get some auto tag trades on that guy, but I was clearly wrong. Whoa, this guy's really gonna fight this? Wow, this is a interesting one. And I got hit by something. It looks like I got hit by CC of someone. I didn't even see Elise Cocoon. Maybe it was Elise Cocoon that landed on me because it made it so I couldn't kite at all. Bummer. It would have been so sick if I could have auto-attacked a little bit more than like 2 times, but I also got hit by Hui E, but Hui EE is not CC, it's just like a pull in. It looked like I was stunned. Bummer. If only we were able to kite just a little bit better, we could have probably killed everybody there, because that honestly looked like a very good fight to take. It's Nunu, bro. Oh, sorry, I didn't take it. I have Night's Vow on me now? Cool. Cool, cool, cool. This fight's still kind of jank for me. Do we care about the dragon? They're about to get soul. Oh my god, I didn't die for once, and because I didn't die, then everybody just pops. Nice, nice, nice. Just a little bit of attack speed is all we, or not attack speed, a little bit of like not getting hit by any CC is all we need, and our damage that we pump inside of team fights is kind of OP. Annie should be the one that takes that, if anybody's gonna take it. Okay, so they did not get soul. I have a crazy amount of gold to spend. Honestly, they're starting to build some armor. I probably should just finish like a Lord Doms or something. Maybe Immortal, because they do have some annoying characters for... Wait, what do I want to build after that, though? Maybe a Wit's End, because attack speed and also... Or Kraken. Kraken damage would go crazy, but this gives me tenacity and stuff. Let's try Kraken. I never try it. This is going to give us some insane burst damage, but of course I'm still super squishy, though. If anybody jumps on me, I'm screwed. Damn, dude, my damage is bonkers right now. I still have no lifesteal. It's so annoying, dude. I think the game's just over. Suddenly I have 17 kills out of nowhere. This is like a late pentakill, huh, if I get that? Oh, never mind, I didn't even get it. It would have not given me, like, the penta icon, but I just got a triple into one more, so... Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. That was me playing Ashe, and it went pretty damn well, didn't it? We'll look at the damage dealt. Well played to Thresh. Nunu was annoying. damage dealt was highest by quite a big margin, but that's kind of what I'm supposed to do as an AD carry. Thanks for watching again. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, bye. Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary of the Unranked 2 Challenger with only viewer picks. We were playing some Riven top lane. My Riven is not very good. She's pretty challenging to play. How Riven functions is that she has a pretty difficult kit with animation cancels and things called double casting. She has a 3-cast Q, which is normally what you do first. With your 3-cast Q... Oh, wow, I didn't even hit him. That sucks. Also, I don't have Ignite, and I feel like that... I did pick it, but I think it just took too long for me to get it back. Anyways, during the early game, I think that you just want to farm from far away. I should have been able to hit that minion there. Fighting Renekton, especially with Ignite, just will never be good for me. So I'm just going to sit back and just wait. When I get to, like, my spike points around level 6 and stuff, it should be pretty chill. So my Q is a slash forward, and you will slash towards whatever your mouse is on, if it's an enemy, or your character will just move forward depending on, like, whichever way you're facing. So it will not go towards your mouse no matter what. It goes towards where you're facing, meaning that you have to move your character a lot to run away. I just try to run away from him after. Your Q, the CD starts on the initial cast. A lot of times, one of the biggest tips that people say is that get used to realizing that if you hold on to your Q, it feels pretty good to have it, like, already on a shorter CD in a case like this, right? Because I held on to the first casts. You can't hold on to it forever, but it makes it a little bit easier to play the game. Renekton's W is very strong, and it also breaks shield, so I'm super scared of that. So that's why I'm trying to respect him. If you ever want to do trading, from what I've watched and what I've played quite a few Riven games because a lot of people have asked for it, but I always lose, which is why I never post a video of it. I have won some games, but that's because I have a game where I go 0-5-0 and win. But it's just me losing, and my other side of the map just wins and carries. It's honestly so boring to watch, so I don't upload it. But after he uses his cooldowns, I go forward and I hit him, and if you didn't notice, my E is a little dash shield. I immediately just back away after. So you go in, you hit them a couple times, and back away. This is like early game. Obviously, you can get strong enough where you can truly fight people, but you're just kind of playing very safe during the early game. In fact, I got a kill there because of a trick that I learned from watching videos of it. So, what he did is that... Oh, man, how do I explain this? This is, like, kind of annoying. I didn't do anything too special there. One of the biggest things, though, is that... Remember that, like, I always am long casting my Q? I don't know what they call it. I don't think it's called long casting, but I'm waiting every single time. Very patient with my Q because I want the CD to be back up. People see you use Q3, and they're like, your QCD is down. I'm going to go for you. If you stall for such a long time, your QCD is actually not really down. It's coming back up very soon, and because of that, then people get screwed up because of it. Also, when he tried to initiate to stun me, your W is a stun in front of you, and it stops your character, which is bad, because it stops your character. You can do a thing called double casting. I'm not going to go over that right now, though. Which will, like, make it so you don't deal that. I don't think I can double cast very well, so don't be, like, shook if you never see me double cast this entire game. When you press EW, your character will dash and then stun, but guess what? The stun actually is behind you visually in front of you. So what happened is when I ran away from him, I stunned him and dashed away so he didn't get to hit me at all. Like this. So my stun is actually where my dash was previously, even though it might look like it would be in the new spot. So if I dash forward onto Renekton and press my ability, it will not work that way. That was a really good trade. So what we did, we Q forward, right? Stun, knock up, auto attack, and all these little micro stuns is very difficult for him to play around with his own hits. So that's what caused it to be so damn good for me. Right? That's the idea. You Q forward when they don't have CDs, you land a little bit of a stun, immediately disengage until you know that you can all in. All-inning is what Riven mains know. I don't know how to all-in. Also, I'm pretty sure this matchup is supposed to be pretty freaking difficult to play against, so that definitely doesn't help. But look at my CD out of my Q when I did that, right? Oop. I'm not going to go for him, that's stupid. And then if you ever make a mistake or something like that, then you get majorly chunked, right? It hurts so freaking bad. Anyways, when you use your E, after about half of a second, if you press any other ability in Riven's kit, but you end the ability with your Q, you will double cast both of them. I hope that makes sense. So what I'm trying to say is that if I use my E, I can press WQ, but make sure you end with Q. You want to use them at the same time, but like technically end with the other ability, right? And you can deal giga damage, or not, well, you can deal giga damage, but the idea is you're making it so, you're casting W and Q at the same exact time. I'm too chunked, bro. There's no way we can fight this. Wow, there is an Orianna there, or Cinder or something, and he got stunned. That sucks. Oh, mid lane is getting completely demolished, I just realized. I do have TP to come back. I mean, I'm lucky that I even got a solo kill on this guy. I don't want to ruin my game state, dude. I'm scared about, like, going aggressive on this guy. Because what if I ruin it and cause myself to fall behind, and then I can't come back? But I'll show you an example of double casting soon. I'll try to do it. So if I use my E, WQ, same time. Just did it right there. Right? It's as simple as that. You can double cast with any ability, just it has to end with Q. I guess there's no reason to hit minions as much as I do. No, I messed that up. But he didn't commit for me, because he probably doesn't have his ultimate. Otherwise, he might have just tried to all-in me. Because my knock-up knocked him away from me, so my stun didn't hit him. That was the issue. Honestly, I guess I could just, like, shove all the time and just roam. That's what I could have done. Another trick that is important is that you can auto-attack and then press Q very quickly to make it so you technically are, like, auto-animation canceling, which is very effective. Wow, I don't die. Also, your Q3 can go over walls. Your E cannot. Your E is a dash, but it can't go over stuff. So, I got a kill. I don't have my Eclipse just yet. This guy also has plated steel caps, which I feel like does make it, like, significantly harder. Dude, wait, am I supposed to go this? I think that I've looked online at this Renekton matchup before, and the reason why you can go Sundered Sky instead of Eclipse... I know that Eclipse, I think, is still built more often than any other item, but the reason why it shows maybe higher win rate in my mind, Renekton W breaks shields. Eclipse is a shield. This is healing depending on how low you get, and the healing is just, you know, whenever you land an auto attack, so I don't know. We'll see if it's good or not, I guess. Wow, that guy really played that strangely, but okay. This is what I'm talking about with, like, trades seem very challenging versus this guy, because, like, how am I supposed to possibly fight this guy if one Renekton stun does that much damage? Gosh. What the hell was that, bro? That hurts so bad. I should stick around until I finish my item, I think. But even then, this feels kind of ballsy. I wonder if he can just dive me. I'm not really sure if he can or not. Okay, so I have my item completed, although it's 30 seconds until I have TP back. I feel like I should just run back, though. I don't know. I don't know if this is a good decision or not, really. Because I could save TP technically to, like, assist with fighting instead. Well, we managed to stop his base at least, I guess. I have no idea if I win an all-in versus him, even though I have an item. So I'll just shove this out. Also, every single ability makes your next auto attack deal bonus damage. That's that meter beneath my health bar. So that's just showing my next empowered auto attacks. He has a Bork? Bro, what the hell? How do you fight that? Is that good? Damn, I almost got him. Close. Yeah, his damage is kind of incredible. That was very close to me dying, but I know Blade of the Rune King does less damage the lower I get, so that's why I was like, alright, it's chill. Where do you want me to TP to? We're already gonna lose that. We have a support Shen trying to solo Syndra. Like... And now Akali's TPing bot, so... Okay, I'll just go mid lane now, I guess. There is a Renekton in the river. What do I do now? I feel like I'm supposed to be side lane, but Varus took over the lane because the bot lane was winning and pushing. Feels kind of challenging to CC that guy. Whoa. Pretty interesting play there. I'm not gonna go in. Oh, I don't know what I can do there. I'll just leave and go top lane. See you later. If they overcommitted a bit further, I think we probably could have killed them, but I mean, they're too far away, and I don't know if I'd have enough burst damage to just, like, go in and just one-shot. So I just didn't go in at all. Also, going this second item, I don't even know if this is smart or not, if I was supposed to go, like, Black Cleaver. I guess I still can. I mean, I walked straight into that. Also, Shen ulting me to try to outplay that was an interesting choice. But at least I have time to look up Riven. Looks like if you go Sundered Sky, a lot of people honestly just immediately go like Death's Dance or even just Grudge and not Black Cleaver. I feel like Death's Dance is okay because they do have a lot of damage. This will make me tankier, I guess. Oh my goodness. Wow, they are low. Let's try to defend bot lane, I think, for now. Damn, I got crit for a nice 414 from the Shaco. I feel like I probably could have played that a little bit better, but at least I killed Syndra, I guess, because I thought I was about to kill absolutely nobody there. I'm glad I got a kill. It's better than nothing, I suppose. Fighting against Shaco and stuff is so annoying. It's also annoying how, like, ridiculous the Nami is in terms of, like, being fed compared to Shen. He's so far behind. It's okay, though. I mean, he still has a good kit, right? I'm also a big hater of having Siobhan on my team because she has, like, 0 crowd control, and as a character that also carries, I don't enjoy her playstyle as a champion. Doesn't matter if you're crazy at Shyvana, there's just something about the champion that doesn't feel nice to play with when it's on my team. I guess it's time for me to probably go side lane. Where do you guys want me to TP to? Bro, this fight is jank. Whoa. What on earth was that? I didn't die. I honestly have no idea where he is. Maybe I should run away a bit further just in case he shows up. Okay, so Death Stance is still coming up. That will make me a lot tankier. At least I didn't die. Dragons are doing still, like, somewhat okay, I would say. As you can see, my CDs are, like, super short. Because Riven gets very, very, very low cooldowns as the game continues. I have my item. I probably should just go buy. The map's kind of dark, and I don't really trust hitting that turret without getting ganked. Syndicate is dead. Close. Whoa. The flash Renekton W to stun me, and, I mean, their Shaco just one-shots me as well. Well, at least I can say that I feel like I did pretty good in a counter matchup. Also, I don't even have Ignite, and I was able to solo kill this guy, so I'm kind of proud of myself despite losing this game. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the commentary. Probably just going to be GG. I don't think we can come back. But hey, I mean, if my team doesn't FF here, I'm totally down to continue trying, I guess, and see what happens. Seems like a bit of a chore to win this one. Not because it's a chore that, like, it's, like, gonna be exhausting for me, but I don't think that I can do it. Like, this is just so difficult. Everybody's so damn strong on the opposing side, man. I know I'm strong too, but I'm just a crappy Riven. I'm just a crappy Riven. Oh. She almost killed him. Well played, dude. That's close. Bummer, I messed it up. Oh well. Well, since I messed it up, probably can't get her. I was not able to wall hop fast enough, and I mean, she also has Swifty boots too, dude. This makes her so damn fast. I tried, though. I'm sure that if I could get on top of her, I can deal big damn, but not in a case like that. I don't even think I can defend the base. So I might as well just continue shoving and trying to pressure. Alright, guys. This bot lane turret is mine. Probably have to go Last Whisper after this, I guess. One in 11 Shen. Alright, guys. Yeah, he has 3 items now. So They have been just getting so much gold to the point that they are outpacing me, despite the game previously being in my favor. I mean, to be honest, they also are 5-1-3. Doesn't look like he even died in laning phase, really, with that KDA. Goodbye. Tristana kills me in like 3 autos. Well, anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Now, the FFO will definitely go through, probably, because, I mean, the game is just kind of doomed. There's no way to come back from it. Nice try. That's just how Riven... most of my Riven game... Actually, no, I will say, normally my Riven games do not go like this, because I don't normally get a solo kill or any kills whatsoever. So, yeah. I'm sure that the game maybe was winnable if everybody didn't lose so damn hard. But anyways, see you guys later. Peace out. Bye.